Hello everyone, welcome to your family real estate channel. Today is another beautiful day here in Bagada, and I'm here to give you an update of what is going on our construction site. And you can see men at work working hard, and right now we've started our Raft foundation on the 18 units. Yeah, so the good news is that we have a professional civil engineer on site, to tell us why this stage is very crucial and every other thing we need to know. So please, can you tell us why this stage is very important, crucial, and what is happening during this stage?
Initially, the type of foundation you make use of is called micropiling.
Okay.
With micropiling, you can see the machine over there. That's one of our sites. The micropipe have been hammered down to a certain depth. So after that, we have to cast them. You can see our other unit there. We have our caster on the board. Now here, this foundation is the first concrete slab that covers the entire footprint of a building, spreading the structural load about to a wide area. Now, and for every face, for every beam you see anchored to each reinforcement, to each detail, that there's a structural details that guides and tell us, okay, from so beam, from so point, there's a beam that runs from this beam to this beam. So this stage is very crucial, because after this stage that, as I've said earlier, is a raft foundation on this stage now. The raft, it ensures that the reinforcements, the loads are being transferred widely to the entire footprint of the building. So that's what we are doing at the moment.
What type of check do you do while this work is going on to avoid mistakes?
One of the essential key of check you have to ensure is that, number one, you have to check the proper reinforcement arrangement of the raft foundation. For example, you can see we have three top bars here, running all through. So you have to check, is this the right design? Is in the structural plan? Is this what the structural engineer design? Is it what size of, what are the spaces? Is it 230? Is it 300? So these are one of the important checks you have to check. Number one. And number two, you have to ensure that your iron benders tie very well.
Okay.
So they tie the binding wire and the reinforcement to the links. These are the links. So you have to ensure that they tie it very well. That's another check you have to ensure. You have to ensure that it's very rigid and it's been attached at every point to the reinforcement. And you have to look again, the point at which the column starter bars are, is it correlating with the one inside the structural drawing? So you have to ensure that the column positioning are at the right points in accordance to the structural plan being given to you on site. So another thing, you have to ensure that your reinforcements are being attached with biscuits. The concrete biscuit has different measurements. If you are using it for this side, this is a 20 biscuit cover.
What tests do you usually do to confirm the strength of the foundation? Because we know foundation is very important and we are using Raft foundation. So what type of test do you do to make sure that the foundation doesn't go wrong?
The one, if you are making use of piling, like you did pile foundation here. So for a pile foundation, you have to do pilot tests. You have to do pilot tests, and we have pile integrity tests. Pilot test, the way you do a pilot test is different from the way you do your pile integrity test. So those are the two essential tests you have to do for this type of foundation.
Is there any sign at all that shows the raft is done correctly?
The sign you see, your reinforcement arrangement must not be undulating. Undulating in terms of they are going zigzag, you must avoid that. Once you look at it, you must ensure that they are well, you can see beam as straight up. It's not as if it's going like parabolic. So that's to ensure. And once you see, even me just looking at them, you can even easily grab. Like this one is not bending. This ones, their heights are not undulating. They are all well level and balanced. So
what do you say is one thing no one should compromise when doing this type of foundation?
You should not compromise not doing the soil test. you have to do your soil investigation, your soil test, to determine what type of soil and what type of foundation you have to do on that soil. Because majorly, if you do your soil test, if you carry out soil investigation, you will be able to know whether the type of foundation to do maybe is the right one to do or not. So ensure you are using the right quality materials. There's a high standard for the type of thickness of reinforcement you have to use. So you
Okay.
should not compromise that,
Okay.
and you should use the right workers. Workers
Workers,
in the artisans,
exactly.
the iron bender, they
Yeah.
should be someone that is very knowledgeable with drawing, that can easily interpret drawing. Your carpenter must also be able to interpret drawing. So you should not compromise on the workers, the materials, and the soil test you want to do. And also the other thing you should not compromise is to get the right approve from the government, because imagine
Yeah.
you spending a lot of money on your structure, and at the end of the
At the
day
end of the day,
you have the government to face.
to face.
So yeah, you should not compromise that
At
also.
all. I'm Smart Investors Home and Abroad. Yes, you can hear it all. Here we build quality, strong, durable homes. Are you watching me right now and you're looking for qualified hands to help you build your home? Are you interested in real estate, land, houses, or you interested in joint ventures? Feel free to reach out to me on the WhatsApp number on your screen. I remain your reliable and trusted realtor. My name is Funke of Valuate Property, helping you bring your real estate dreams to reality.